Hi guys, it is Monday, June 26th. I had a really good week. I'm going to talk about my second official gig that I did in Colorado Springs and my first time experiencing Pride ever in Denver. It was awesome, but I I'm also excited because it's I got a small little victory because I'm making little moves or waves in the whole YouTubing experience because I definitely wouldn't say it's a job, but I'm talking to you through my tripod. You can't see the tripod, but I'm talking to you guys from there. And I just wanted to show you the setup that I was using beforehand because it was very janky and I think it's hilarious to see just like the small little steps up that people, myself, can do. Let's see. So I was using this like a tissue box cover. So it's like decorative, obviously. So you just put it over the tissue box because we don't want people to know that we use tissues, apparently. I don't usually use it for that purpose, but then I was using this candle and I would put the candle on the tissue box and then put my camera like right here, right in front, and it'd be facing me. And I would have to sit at like a very specific angle because it was on. Let's see if I can show you actually. Let's see. So I don't know if you can see that, but I was placing it like here, and that way it would show pretty much at eye level to me. And so yeah, so it's weird to see just the small little moves. So now you know. I got my microphone and my tripod. I just need like the lighting thing, and I'll be a very serious vlogger. Anyways, so let's see. I think it was last Thursday. I applied on Backstage, the like big auditioning place website for this local car dealership in Colorado Springs. I've been emailing with the producer every now and then. And so the gig was I was supposed to have a partner and we were supposed to act as if we were tailgating. And so they picked out my outfit. They ended up, I think, changing it to the blue and orange flannel. But they said it can take up 2 to 3 hours. And so I'd already blocked off that amount of time. And so I showed up Colorado Springs, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away. But of course, due to all the wrecks that we have here in Denver, it was more like an hour and a half. I was at a park. They came and picked me up from the park because we were shooting like kind of off the park. And they laid out, they're like, we pretty much just want you to sit and your partner's gonna like pretend like he's opening a chair, one of the camp chairs next to you. He's gonna sit down, you're gonna look at each other lovingly, and you're gonna take a sip of water, and that's pretty much it. And so I think it's supposed to be like a montage where it focuses on the like license plate, and then it'll have like different screenings or different like scenes of different vehicles that they do. I guess Toyota is super gigantic here in Colorado. I thought honestly it was either the Subaru or the Jeep, but I guess Toyota is like the top seller here. So it was in one of those the big suburban, not the RAV4s, but like the one that's bigger than that. But yeah, so I set up, I'm doing it, and they're like, okay, I need you to like look directly into the guy's eyes and you are like infatuated with him but not too creepy. And so I'm like, is this long enough? Like it's hard to like not be like, I'm in love with you and make it creepy, you know? Yeah, it ended up being only like, I think like 30 minutes or an hour long, and you got paid. And the people that were doing it were really cool. We talked about my Star Wars tattoo, the one that's back there, which is the let's see, Millennium Falcon with the Rebel sign, and then the Jedi Order sign is like inside of the Rebel Order. I need to get it like darkened, that way it contrasts more. When I first got it done, I was like, oh no, I don't want it to like be too dark because I was stupid. And now I need to go get it redone, that way everything pops out. But yeah, he's the photographer person suggested watching Andor, the TV show, so I'm doing that. It's a good show so far. Anyways, let's see. What did else? I did Pride, the very first Pride in Denver. I went with a group of friends. Let's see. I just met them over the weekend, so let's see if I can remember. Olivia, Allison, and Iris. We all went to, and Sean. Sean is the guy that I've been seeing, and he finally invited me out with his friends, which I was trying not to be offended about that it took that long because we have been seeing each other for several months. And I was like, sir, I think you're trying to hide me. And he was like, no, I just don't go out all that often. I don't know about that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, he and I have good times. We were originally going to go hike Estes Park, but then Pride was happening, and I was like, I've never been to a Pride. And so we decided to go to the parade, which I have videos of, and I might just do like a separate video of just Pride. I didn't really do anything with like me interacting in it because I was just overwhelmed because it is gigantic and huge. But it was a lot of love. There were, oh my God, these queens, not just drag queens, but like everybody, were walking down because I think it's several miles long, the parade route. And they were walking in like heels that were like this tall, and like stiletto heels too. And here I was in my little, like, what were they? Birkenstock knockoff shoes, sandals, and I was like, my feet hurt. I've only been standing for like an hour and my feet hurt. So I could not imagine walking in this tall of heels. But they looked fabulous. And then they had this, like, the festival area. So you bought tickets to eat food, and the food was like insanely expensive. And the lines were insanely long. Also, so that was the only like real downside. But they had a drag show. I don't know who was hosting, but he was fabulous. She was fabulous. They were fabulous. They kept coming out in different outfits that were strikingly beautiful. Yeah, I was very jealous because I was like, I cannot even rock those outfits. Apparently, Big Frida was there or was going to be there later in the day. We left. Me and Sean left. I think the rest of the girls stayed. Yeah, Big Frida was supposed to be there, so I'm kind of bummed I missed her. But Selena Titties from RuPaul's Drag Race was there. We actually ended up, I think, going to the Spanish side when she came up, so I only got to hear the name. But it's fun to say Selena S. Titties, and I watched several episodes of her parts in RuPaul, and so I feel like I pretty much know her. Yeah, I think that's it. I was gonna try to do this yesterday where everything was fresh, but I came back and I was just extremely tired, so I think I took a nap. And then I woke up and it was dark, and I need the natural sunlight to make me look beautiful. Or at least right now, I have not bought a lighting kit, so I need the natural sunlight. Yeah, guys, I think that's it. If you like what you have seen, or you just like to hear me talk, subscribe. Yeah, ask me questions, suggest things that you want me to try. In a couple of weeks, I'm gonna have my two best friends. Yeah, they're coming from Spokane, and we're gonna go to like an amusement park. And one of the things we're gonna do is like do one of those like swing out into like the cliff. Like I think the swing is on cliff side, and yeah, I wouldn't have done this normally on my own, trust me. But one of the girls really wanted to, and I was like, jokingly, I was like, I'll do it if you do it. And she was like, done. And I was like, yeah, that came to bite me. But it'll be fun because I love them and they're awesome. Yeah, just click that subscribe button, and I will see you next week. Bye.